These are micro stressors, tiny frictions. Clutter.
Oh.
That sounds like it's not a micro stressor for you. Unread emails, notifications, and messy desks. Harvard calls them invisible stress loads linked to burnout and early biological aging. So I think some of us feel this on a low level, but it's either something we're very cognizant about or we pretend not to care about. I'm somebody who says I can function with a mess that is controlled, that's like mine. I'm not dirty, but I can be messy. I can leave things out, especially if I'm busy. If I'm busy, picking up my clothes is not a priority. You know, like hanging things back up is not a priority. Putting things back. But on a lower level, I do know that it's not the clean, open space that would make me feel more productive. So deep down, I am storing that micro stress. I know you feel totally different about this, especially when it comes to clutter and especially when it comes to mess. So what's your experience with that?
I can't think, I can't focus if there is mess around, or if I know that something has to be done, either something has to be put away. I just can't focus. That's why, again, like after COVID, it was very difficult because, you know, working from home, it was, you know, you leave a towel here or a sock is over there, and it just distraction for me. I like not, it doesn't, it's not like extreme cleanliness, but yes.
It's order.
Order. I do like order. Did you say about emails? Like,
yeah, emails,
I clean out my inbox.
Yeah,
like,
I've never done that.
I clean out my inbox. I put emails in folders. You know, I organize
my notes.
Yeah, I organize that. My Gmail is up to date. You know, so my work email the same. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Turning off notifications is huge for me. I don't have notifications on for really anything.
I don't either. I only have them for work. That's it.
Yeah. And I mean, I have the luxury of not needing to adhere to somebody or to something at all times. But it has bitten me sometimes where it's like, oh, I haven't checked in a long time. And people will text me, they'll be like, yo, like, what do you don't look at your phone? I'm like, yeah, I don't. Because of this reason. The phone stresses me out. I can tell you that. That's not a micro stressor. That's a stressor. So I know how to mitigate that. I also turn off the badges. I think for anyone watching this, if you want to take your stress levels down a notch, turn off those red badges in your settings for missed calls, for emails. Who wants to see a number, a red number? Like, they choose a red number intentionally to make you feel like you got it, it's urgent, you got to read this. But I don't have any of that, especially not for messages. Yeah, it stresses me out just thinking about it. Number 7, Mom. Look at that one. If we don't know this one better than anybody, constant low-level noise exposure, traffic hum, cafe crowds, office chatter. Harvard researchers found these raise baseline cortisol and impair focus without you noticing. I've noticed it. I grew up in Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan, which might be, I don't know what the loudest places on earth are. I'm sure the ones that are next to factories or whatever, or highways, or like subways are louder, but there is constant traffic over here.
And for those who don't know what Hell's Kitchen,
it's right next to Times Square.
Right next to Times Square.
Right next to the Lincoln Tunnel. Right next to the West Side Highway. Like, we're sandwiched between these things. So it is constant city noise pollution. And I've noticed from living in one part of Hell's Kitchen versus another, one that's much quieter versus a part that's much louder, I feel the stress burden way more. And I know it's because of the noise. And noise pollution is well known, but on a low level, it's silently raising that cortisol over time, and it can affect sleep. It affects your focus. You know, it just constantly makes you notice things, even if it's on the back burner. It's just like, it's there. Office chatter and cafe crowds is interesting. I mean, I like to mute out cafe. Like if I'm at a cafe working, I don't want to hear anything. Like I'm not able to focus without, you know, my own noise, music or whatever, or canceling it out entirely. Office chatter is for you. How does that affect you?
Pretty awful. It's getting to the point where there is a gentleman. So our offices, there's very few offices. We do have where if you have a Zoom meeting, you can, you know, reserve a small office to, you know, have your meeting in there, but it's usually like the open concept. So we're all out in the open, and I understand now why some people just walk around with noise cancellation headphones.
It's everywhere now.
There's a gentleman that laughs from the moment he gets to the office. Then I don't hear him because he does go out to lunch, so he is doing something good.
He's doing a lot of things right.
And then he comes back, and for the rest of the afternoon until he goes home, that man is laughing at something.
He's living cortisol free.
It is so awful to have to hear that all day long.
And some people aren't even fazed by these things. Some people don't like hear stuff. Like, I don't know if you know anyone like that. I know a lot of people who are just like, I didn't even notice that. It's like, how did you not notice that loud noise or that constant noise?
Yeah.
To me, it really bothers me. I'm very noise sensitive, so that makes a lot of sense.